Yeah, Brian, we saw you contribute a lot in the receiving game as well. How much of that is a part of your game that maybe we haven't seen as much lately?
I mean, being a receiver is a strong part of my game. I mean, it's something I catch a lot of balls in practice. I run a lot of routes in practice. There's a lot of, plays in our playbook that, that allows me to get out of the backfield and run routes and catch the ball. So, that's a strong part of my game. I, haven't really got going yet, but, it was good, to catch a few balls out the backfield this weekend, to kind of show people like, my pass catching abilities for one.
Nick Kelly.
Hey, Brian, I believe it was the third quarter, maybe the fourth quarter, when you had a pretty nice blitz pickup. And that was something that Coach Saban mentioned that you guys improved on in the second half. Maybe what are some of the things that you guys changed or did better in picking up the blitz, and what do you want to build on in that way going forward?
We had to adjust to their blitz stunts. They came at us with new blitz stunts that we didn't prepare greatly for, and we made the protection call that we thought that would work for us in those looks, and we did what we had to do to try to pick them up. It didn't work out for us the first couple times, but we made a nice adjustment in the second half. To try to pick up the blitzes. We didn't know exactly when they were going to come or when they was going to draw them up. So we just had to, kind of stay prepared for them in the second half.
Michael.
You had 24 carries in this game, 30 something the week before. Just physically, how do you feel after you haven't had to carry this much of a workload in the previous years?
I mean, I just feel like, I've been in a physical, in a physical fight. I don't feel like, no one in this league, will be feeling great, around these times, but, I can say that I feel, good. I feel good enough to, prepare myself to get ready for another week.
Charlie.
Hey, Brian, just in short yardage situations, how confident are you in your ability and your offensive line that regardless of what's happening, you guys can move the sticks or get in the end zone if you need to?
No, I'm very confident in mainly short yardage situation that we'll get the yards needed to convert. I feel like the offensive line is confident in their ability to get some push up front. And I'm confident that I can pick up the hard yards. If it's 1, 2 yards or however many yards it is. I feel like we're confident enough that we can pick them up.
Stephen.
Brian, when Coach Saban talks about, don't waste a failure or don't waste an opportunity that you can learn something from, just what does that mean to you as an older guy?
That just mean to me like just, all the little things matter. Like all the things that he stressed about, during the week or, just talking to us about just making sure that we stand on track. Like all the little things matter. And they matter the most in, big time situations. And, if we ain't bought into, the little things that it takes, to be a winner, then, it'll come back and it'll bite us, at a bad time. And, just, he's always on us about, just staying on the little things. And then when one thing goes wrong, then he makes sure that we know, why it didn't go the way that we wanted it to go.
John.
Hey, Brian, how do you expect this team to respond from a loss, knowing that all your goals are still out there, but you don't have any more margin for error?
I feel like this team will respond in a great manner. Like, everyone, you see the look on everyone's face, and you see how guys feel about the outcome of last game, and you could just you feel the energy of people and just want to come back and get better and just see all the little things that we can do to fix the errors that we had and just try to clean up everything we screwed up in the game to try to come back better next week.
Tony.
How confident are you in Roydell to kind of step into a more extended role and maybe take some of that weight off your shoulders and keep you fresh throughout games?
I have a lot of confidence in Roydell. We sit in the same meeting room and we prepare. We prepare very hard every week. We go out to the practice field and we prepare hard. We make sure that we are very detailed in everything that we do. So just watching him and just helping him along the way. Just helping me build more and more confidence in him. Just throughout the weeks of practice, just seeing how hard he competes and in the meeting room how much he's learning and how much he understands of, the game plan and, what we're trying to accomplish. So, that just helped me build more confidence in Rodell.
Charlie.
How much confidence do you have in a guy like Jameson Williams? I know that confidence word needs a lot, but what kind of spark, I guess, has he provided for the offense his first 6 games?
He brings, a different type of spark. He comes in, he doesn't have, the size that I have, but he's just as physical. He has speed. He's aggressive, and he's just, it's no fall off. If you put him in the game, he'll come in the game. He'll run the ball hard. He'll catch the ball out of the backfield, and he'll do it fast and he'll do it physical.
We'll go final question, Michael.
After a moment like this, after a loss, it's obviously an emotional time. Who's that voice? Who are the loudest voices in that locker room who are trying to spark that team and step up and be that leader?
You have guys like, me and, Will Anderson and, Phil Darian and, all the guys that, just older guys on the team who's played a lot of football and, just who's, been on great teams and then been on okay teams, the guys who've been here, over those years who understand, why we go through the things we go through and, what we need to do to, respond to it, So most of the guys, like the older guys on the team and the leaders on the team, stepped up to, put this team on their back.
Thanks, Brian.